welcome to 6 Yard Box. It's that time again. It's all about 90 minutes where we look at the game over the weekend. Thank you to all my subscribers. Really appreciate it 200%. You guys are you just you're just incredible, man. 47 subscribers now. Yeah. So really, really happy. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow, like, share. This is 6 Yard Box. We're on Instagram as well. Sorry, we're on Twitter as well. The Instagram is still coming. We got the page. Plan something to get a page up very soon. So yeah, please do subscribe to the channel. Yeah, this is all about 90 minutes where we look at the game that we featured yesterday between Tottenham and West Ham. I think this is going to be a combination because we had two games yesterday. So we're going to look at the two games. We're going to look at the two games, the Tottenham game, and then we're going to just have a quick reaction of that, and then we're going to have a little talk about the Liverpool Man United game. Because I'm a Tottenham fan, so obviously that game yesterday was really, really close. Was really, really something really close to me. It was really something in the game that I was looking forward to, because Tottenham we won two games on the bounce, and coming into this game, I knew it was going to be a tough game. West Ham were going to be a difficult team to beat. Yeah, but starting the game, Tottenham, for the first 10, maybe 15 minutes, I think they were like a bunch of strangers. They looked like they looked like they start they didn't even know what they were doing. They looked disjointed. West Ham had a couple of chances, and I was because anytime you go to West Ham, you want to keep the crowd quiet, and because the team feed of the crowd, they got a good team, by the way. David Moyes has got them playing a certain way. They're solid, difficult to beat. And after the first 10 minutes, I think Tottenham got back into the game, and Tottenham controlled that game. Possession, had very good chances. Dombele tackle looked like a pen. I think we've seen it being given before. The player Dombele stepped on the ball, and the player Zuma got him. But those kind of 50-50 decisions, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. But for the first 15, after that 15 minutes from West Ham, Tottenham really came into the game, dictated the pace. West Ham dropped deep. The fans were quiet, and that's a testament to that's how you know your team is. Tottenham were playing really well, and there was only going to be one goal scorer. There was the game was only going one way at that point in time, and but when you don't take your chances, that's when the problem starts for Tottenham. Son went in as well, one on one. Normally, Son puts that away, but he didn't really connect with the ball. He didn't really connect properly with the chance, and that chance went away as well. The keeper saved it, I think. Then I think West Ham had a little spell as well in the game, and they were just playing on the counter. And for me, looking at all the social media stuff after the game, Tottenham fans going on about, wait, there was no passion. When I was thinking, were you watching a different game? Because the game I saw, Tottenham players really played really well. I saw Emerson diving into a tackle, trying to block a shot. Saw Romaro pushing people over, trying to jail players of getting hungry and all that. And I think fans sometimes they get into this agenda of when the team don't play well, they criticize the team based on that game. Don't make it out to be the team they are not playing for the manager or they are not passionate. Fair dues, we've lost a lot of derbies this year, but I don't think some of it, especially the one yesterday, I don't think it was due to the players not giving everything. It was just a game that whereby Tottenham actually dominated that game and should have scored a goal. Normally, our four players come to the party, they deliver, but they were just not clinical. And West Ham, it was goalless in the first half, but the game was going on. And I think the West Ham in the second half, then the game was like Tottenham were trying to continue what they were doing in the first half, and they did do that. We had a couple of more chances, but the game changed on that set piece. And if you watch my analysis video about the match, which we did, which is called Tactical Board, Tottenham, West Ham versus Tottenham. You can see that I was saying in there that that was the problem. Set pieces was going to be the problem for Tottenham, and that's what it turned out to be. And Antonio always scores against Tottenham, but basically that game was just a game whereby Tottenham just any any other result. If Tottenham had a draw or maybe won the game, would have been a different ball game on the table. Fans react, you know, overreact. I always say that fans got uh, this um, this rash, and it's called overreaction. And the overreaction rash. Every time there's a result, they come up with this rash, which is overreaction rash, and they always say stuff. That I mean, some fans were saying Harry Kane was not committed. Come on, man. Last week he was committed. This week he's not committed. He changes every week. Come on, man. It was just a game that we lost based on just that one mistake. And that's how the game was going to turn out to be. The game was so close. The tension in the stadium before West Ham scored, you could feel the tension in that stadium. I was watching the game. I was doing the game live, and you can tell the tension in the game. So the game was so close. So there was nothing in the game. There was nothing in the game at all. And West Ham got the rub of the green, and they got their goal. And after that, they sat back as well. And the only problem I have with Tottenham offensive players, there are two issues with Tottenham. First, with the manager. The second one with the players. The wide players were not staying wide to stretch the West Ham back line. They kept coming in. Son, Lucas, head down, coming in. You go stretch. That's the problem when you play inverted wingers, because they always want to come inside. And that was the big problem. We didn't stretch their back four enough. One time when we stretched it, we almost scored. Two times. Kane had a ball that he wanted to pull across to Sonny. Sonny pulled one across as well, which Skip was just behind Skip. And I think Ndombele tried to do the same as well. So I always try and do these reactions after a day after the match, so I can relax and calm down and don't get my emotions all over the place. And I think Tottenham, reading most of the stuff on social media, Tottenham fans are just overreacting. Some people saying always talking about the manager. You gotta give this guy time to do what he wants to do with Tottenham. It's not going to be a quick fix. I keep saying it. Most fans don't want to listen to that. They think, oh, we're just going to start playing good football and start winning games. The manager has to come and set his stall, you know, build his team defensive first, that you can play off that, you know, and that's what the manager is trying to do. You got to give him time, There's not going to be a quick fix, and that's just the bottom line. And the game yesterday ended. Tottenham lost that game. It was a bad, really painful loss, because it could have, but that's football. Sometimes there's a small margins, and you end up losing games. But we move on. We move on. Yeah, I think the players are just. We have a team now. You can name the first 11 now, which was not happening before. The manager knows his team now, and that's a good start. And I always say all these resting players before an European during an European game, and then you think automatically fans are thinking, oh, we are gonna win the game just because we rested 11 players. It don't work that way. It does not work that way, man. Anybody that thinks that's the case, they're deluded, man. You could rest West Ham rested players. They rested a couple of players, and they played some of the players that played during that game, during the European game on Thursday. And those games played again on Saturday. I think Rice played the whole game on Thursday, and he played on Saturday, on Sunday as well. Sometimes you want your players to get the rhythm. You want to keep the main, the core of the team intact. Maybe change the fullbacks because they do a lot of running. Maybe change a center back, change a midfielder, change somebody up top. But all these resting players, I don't get it. Maybe Harry Kane, yeah, but. But we move on. We move on to the next game, which is against Burnley during the week. You have to watch along for that as well. And I think, yeah, Tottenham lost the game, was painful, but at the end of the day, that's football, and we just have to move on. But we got to bounce back really quickly, and I hope we can win against Burnley and then play United over the weekend. So yeah, that's all. That's my reaction to the game. All about 90 minutes, and just a quick one on Liverpool. I'm not gonna go. I don't even don't need to go. You can check out the video on the review, the Premier League review show, which is gonna be dropping as well. You can see me. I'll talk about the other games over the weekend. So yeah, that's just my feeling on Tottenham. I think it was a good game. We played well. I don't think most fans thought we were gonna come and dominate that game the way we did, but we did dominate the game. And whatever West Ham fans want to say, the stats are there to show it. So yeah, it was a good result. West Ham are a good team. I give them all the respect. They're a good team. They play good football. They're a good side. They have very good players. And we move on to the next game, which is Burnley on Thursday. Thank you very much for watching this video, all about 90 minutes. Let me know what you think on the match between West Ham and Tottenham. And I'll see you next time. Thank you and stay safe and God bless. That is available. The ball he plays, another into the area. Over to Harry Kane. This should wrap it up. And it has. Harry Kane. That is available. The ball he plays, another into